Here you go. Apparently, I'm live. Anyway, hello gamers. Today we're going to be continuing on some Disco Elysium. I don't expect right now anyone, but yeah, if you come across, have a lovely time. Alright, let's get back in the game. I've actually been wanting to play it a lot, which is actually a good sign. I like it when I have a game that I want to play. Sometimes it's like I play games, but I'm kind of like half dipped out of it. But this one's interesting. There you go. That should get us back to speed. Last time, I believe we'd just spoken to this guy that was here. We did get out of his chair, to be honest. It's like it's about to be a certain time. Oh, actually, I think I had something, right? He gave me this thing, which, to check, looks like it's meant to be handed over to, like, event is supposed to be exchanged for 24 hours at your local, um, I thought I'd sorted this out. I guess I have not. Basically, I keep on getting issues with people literally following just to, no. Could have sworn. No, it's doing on. Yeah, I don't know. I might drop in frame. I don't know. I could have sworn I had a kick. Oh. I literally made it. I went in the moderation for kick, and I like the Autobot for kick, right? I told it to like any spam and or links just to straight up just not allow it. Well, it's all set up and ready to go, but it looks like I might have to look at my settings quickly. Well, it's all set up and ready to go, but it looks nice that she is. I'm live. Let's do that. That'd be like half my things. Let's see. Chat. It's like I've literally got it, so it shouldn't be allowing links. I've already got an account for this. I don't know why that's not working. I do not know. We shall work that out further day in the future. I don't really want it to get too in the way of this. Anyway. So... I don't think I can sell anything, right? I don't know.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisund on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister. Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then, too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumours.
Wait, what? I was kind of blanking a little bit on this, but people say that there's all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just don't want to know. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I came from. There's it's just like the Welsh here. It's like, we call them sheep shaggers. Right.
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes I am, yes I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pines livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
I don't want to nudge you why you need to change the colours.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone. Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I think. Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
Where is everyone? The harbour is empty. Do you work here? I already know he works here. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners? I can't remember that.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up. Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht. Oh yes, I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
He can suit them for the striking.
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
I do need to go back though for some stuff.
Oh, the Whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad. Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
Little guy nods.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
Where is everyone in the
Oh,
harbour?
most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
And if no one's working, then, you know, how is it obviously making any money? Apparently, YouTube is. I had to restart the YouTube stream. I have like a little thing over here where it's like it'll tell me, it would let me like see the different chats, right? The only downside to it is like it doesn't like it like for it to connect to YouTube, I have to keep restarting the stream for YouTube. Like it's so far my most easiest time has actually been with like Kick and Twitch because like those have been like the two that's actually been working the best.
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Evrard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
What kind of trouble did they?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. Him and his
Okay.
boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off. No, I don't think they killed anyone. Let's better talk about something else.
He probably doesn't know anything anyway. Who in their right mind would tell him?
I think he's like a chatty guy. Chatty people tend to get told stuff. So first for this one.
Bye-bye now.
Back onto this. Let's see. I assumed I had to be back in the building by now, but I guess not. What's in my book? Oh, yeah, it's about that. I wish there was an easier way for me to hold down. Like, if I'm running, I hold like tab to show the interactables, and it also then just want to open up Steam's like little window. Do that. I was talking to that guy from before, like he did so much damage to me.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use. It's Marsh on, Arrête off. The crane stands tall, proud, erect, and still.
Oh wait, could this be?
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Could this be the one that he said should be empty? And also looks like it's connecting with something over there. There you go.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled. Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers. Except
The crane does not return to its original position. It does not move at
It's gonna like have it like that in case like I don't know. I feel like it could probably do something.
Before
I don't know.
you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
is this like your thing with that wall again?
Will I do the wall?
You do? Because I don't. There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
Okay.
There may very well be, but we are not here to look for that. We are not here to interact with containers. We are...
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The door. You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail.
Let's give myself a pry bar. I assume either a pry bar or this will be helpful.
You're back before you attempt to turn that. No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container. Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because what wasn't an option? Now is not the time to get philosophical, did I?
Real one again,
You're
like I
back
feel
before
like
the
there's even
cargo
connection
container.
another area for me
Its drawer
to
has not
look
you
into.
attempt to turn.
I guess I can't do it. It's like, can I get over here? No, I can't. Just go down the stairs. So I go this way. Don't know how to do that.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is
Is
smiling
that
playfully.
the ones that were
at the
playing a
camera.
game or something? I interrupted. I can't remember.
Why did you take that picture of René?
I think I just want to ask her
You're
about
really
it. If it's
interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure. As long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
This is the night what
I guess I can't go down this way. Like, why does it bring me over here? Like, is there a way for me to do something with that? So I don't know why it's... Yeah, it is who I thought it was. I don't know why. I think I went down last time.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Oh, it's...
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
So like size them up first. I'm not really the type to size them up. What do you mean by body trays? Oh boy, unimportant. Police business.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is Al Ghul. You are but a vessel for the Ghul now. Very little of yourself remains. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
No, quite.
Look at my craniology. I am the pinnacle of my haplogroup. The pink blob is a bad example, even of yours. It saddens me. You were once a noble and powerful race.
I'm
You
surprised at
gave
like
the
how
world
that art like Raven
eugenics,
is actually really good.
electricité,
But it's also kind
and
of I like
powerful
how
weapons of war,
Yeah,
like
it
missiles
is.
and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
about. I just need you to cooperate with me.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. It would enrich you rhetorically.
I don't even... But I understand he sort of says that about how but like to me, right, it sounds like he's very proud about his own race, obviously, but then he's also disregards every other race as lesser. I don't think personally that race is really the thing that's like the divider. I think personally it's more cultures. Like cultures are like built up over thousands of years, and to like actually adapt or have cultures even tried to mingle, there's like a lot of friction that can happen. So it's one of those things of like, I wouldn't, I don't know. Oh,
The down with racism thing. That's basic race theory. This is way above that. Way.
wait, the down with it's way above. You think about
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Stop showing me your pathetic cup.
He had nothing to do with it.
go to his advanced race theory.
The man looks at you, silent and unmoving. His eyes burrow into the remnants of your soul.
You are not Santiago. Santiago is not you. Even the phrenically impaired can see this.
Okay, so I was having an issue with kick before, now I'm having a different issue. I don't want to play that. Create a dashboard. Manager. Da. Yeah. Content, nope. Not in that one. Let's see. Settings. Next. Da. What am I looking for? That's not what I want. Where am I? That's probably one thing I want to do on. Da, 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 da. Don't really care about these ones. It'll be held. There you go, that should hopefully, I think I done what I wanted. It's muted. Okay, I think that's fine. Da, 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 da. Okay, I think that seems okay. Yeah. Wondering why I occasionally stop, it's because I keep getting messages such as sort of go to this one, get so bots for this, bots for that. Although yeah, cool, epic, like I could potentially pay out for bots to go, oh yeah, it makes it some higher up on like the category. It's like the category I'm in anyway, I don't think has got actually many people on it. And it's like, even if there's not like many people on it, like I'm not like desperate enough. Like this is an issue I had like with my last stream, and also it was part of the reason why I ended up. I was coming up to sort of 5 hours streaming, I think it was total. I had some internet issues, so it got broken up a little bit. And it's just like I was constantly getting messages on Kick. It was people like going like, "Oh, sort of follow me on Discord, and I'll give you some free shit and so on and so forth." Right, and then it's like yesterday, day before yesterday, actually, it was all Kick, and then now it's like a bunch of Twitch ones are now doing it. Though on the positive notes, like I guess. I keep getting like messages from like Twitch saying about how I've advanced and stuff like this and how I'm doing good. I think personally I'm doing better on Kick, but then again I think like a lot of the people that's like follow me on Kick tends to be these like fake accounts. Then I do like how at least with Kick I can actually see like that you know, who's like follow me, cause it's just like versus like Twitch where I don't know how I check that. I don't know enough. I mentioned this to a streamer I watch. I tend to watch smaller streamers because I like it. There's more of an interaction than going with like a lot more of the bigger streamers. Like if there's a bigger streamer, I tend just to watch their YouTube vlogs like afterwards, or like whatever edited version they have. When it comes to me on Twitch or on Kick or on YouTube, if I do watch a stream, I personally prefer smaller channels so I can actually have communication with the individuals, because that's just how I feel a bit better. Because it's like, if I had a shitty day, if I've not had a shitty day, if I've a little giggle or something, like I literally made like a dog zapping meme to one that I regularly watch. Yeah, just little nice things, and it's one of those things of like I want to stream as well, but it's also I want to watch these small streamers as well because I sort of appreciate that they're struggling as well, and I also find it really fun to communicate to them. Cause when you're a small streamer, there isn't actually too much to gain, like, from talking to individuals, like, except for getting like a coming back fan base. But like, it takes a while to do that. Like, obviously, I've just started only maybe like a week or something ago, and I've like streamed a few days in there, but like, I have missed days in between. Like, but it's not like a reason for me just to go, fuck it then. Yeah. Anyway, I'll get back to this.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
That's what kind of...
Do you?
What's...
What thing? We already...
You are obviously a liberal, Sailite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding. A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats. The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have Type A race propensities. The other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem. Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sebum. As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the Areopagite are on the ascent. The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Garfield. He's an adorable cat.
The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite or Simeopagite super race. That Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Khoikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
The Khoikos of Grad, Yugo, Zhimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would call white, officer, in a suspect description.
I don't want to. Okay, it does have that. I was curious about something. Though actually, I might try. I know this is a bit off topic, but I was wondering if like YouTube chat was even like shown up at all. I guess not. I guess it is actually. It's just that like there's no one obviously there. But then I was like looking at it and they're going like, technically, they've got other ones I could stream to. I could try just expanding out even more streams.
To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham's on witch. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an indistinct muddy color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking alcohol and smoking the degenerate tobacco and for eating potato. The Koiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potat. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
Wouldn't he be one for ethnostates?
That's,
They are microscopic. The Semenoreopagite superstate will cover the entire remaining planetary crust, uninterrupted. From Holy Semenine to the Boreal Plateau of Katla. Its leaders will be the genetic epitome of the Simonese and Areopagite stock, elected by nature, not the base inner spoilage called demos.
Papulers. Papulers.
Revacholians, halfway between Type A and the racial Cauldron. Two makes to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been
Yeah.
recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening. But that seems a little
It
off.
sounds like it was actually. Can't remember.
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zarath-ridden potato carts. It is literally an illness, a prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia.
A package to sex. Treat. Oh. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh. I probably should like turned off the mic, but I basically saw it made cute dog and decided I wanted to give her a treat.
The revolution is fatal familial insomnia. A hereditary prion condition passed from the Koiko to the Occidentals. But not sexually. Probably through trade routes and potate acid, the prime component of the potato plant. Enough of Tibet mediocrity. Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me. Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Seminese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Seminese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring. The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their impotent despair.
It seems unlikely that 2 human beings produce genetically sterile offspring.
You are right. You have misunderstood. You lack basic phylogenetic education. Then there is the Seminokoiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Seminokoiki Chimera? It is not an aesthetic site. The Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the Seminese with the Koiko to produce a super worker of Seminese strength and great servility.
Like leaning further and further away.
This will never happen. The Seminese and the Koiko may have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito. We will never know precisely. No Seminese man could maintain an erection in the suffocating potato stench of a Koiko woman, or Koika. But enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformities of Type F. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on? You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
Because I feel like I would be annoying Kim.
Lost, though. Buckled away at the lab. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibet. Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that. Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront international capital, which is something your race naivistic communists never did.
I'm not a communist.
To serve is noble. It takes discipline. Of course you are, Revacholian man. The failure of communism to challenge the world order is the core of your race's fate. All around you, the fruits of its defeat. Individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted disease.
I'm looking at like there you go. I need to do something with the fucking internet. That's not really it's a major issue, but we'll work it out.
Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Stop explaining yourself. No one cares about your beliefs. The conversation has moved on. Tell me, what degenerate subculture has made you dress in this shameful way? Of course it does. You are a degenerate individualist and a rock and roll rebel. A pawn of international finance, just like the rest of your ham-colored race. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Simonese race. I can see that. The Simonese are the South Island race, haplogroup A4A, the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. We are the future. That is all you need to know. I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Elysium are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Simonese women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale. No, I have heard about it on the radio. I'm from Couronne, and no, it is not just irreversible. The city is central to the Simonese strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world.
Is it a case that he doesn't like his own race, or is it like... To be honest, it's hard to keep up with him. Probably, like, I feel like I've become a bit more stupid lately, seeing how I don't have to have any critical thinking, and then not having to think too much about anything, and then suddenly being more leaned to seems to affect me a little bit. But now it's kind of like just things come, and they're kind of like, okay, whatever. I just take it as is.
You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with. Think upon it. Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
Down
Welcome
there.
to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman visiting the fritter nearby. He must think redheads are immigrants.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
That atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
Babe, thanks. Racists are generally not.
Welcome to He Must Think.
I am not.
The drawings are precise and look true to this.
The size of the earlobes is not a real craniometric criteria.
Your earlobes are flawless.
Yes.
You sure I'm not?
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not craniometry, just an observation. It is impossible to see
I'm gonna
any
hurt
more
myself
of
getting
your
this, like,
bone
line.
structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Hul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms relative to lower limbs. This leads me to conclude you are not a... Your racial heritage is uninteresting.
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
That will be the...
That would be a race. Who'd be next?
He will grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits. A protruding occiput and an indented zygomatic bone.
The lieutenant does not flinch.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not rent.
A box.
Your race, there is nothing funky about. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss. Racist.
Welcome. He must...
There'd be
The drawings
I
are
want the
precise
stuff behind
and
him.
look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however...
Your silence.
I guess not. Maybe I can go for the other side of something. I do need to go back to the restaurant. Oh look, all the people are gone.
A lorry stuck in the traffic.
I assumed I could do something with it. Also, I probably don't need this stuff in my hand right now. Let's just have the bag. Assuming they're closed. Hey, I need to ask them some stuff in here for, I think, a few of the things I was doing.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime. Maybe who cares? Just rum.
Last thing I think my character needs is more alcohol.
The worker is in a deep slumber.
I doubt I will, but
The worker continues
Yeah.
to nap.
want to talk to him just yet. Or he would want to speak about
You
something.
see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Might be somewhere interesting, you never know.
The winch. Outside. In the backyard. Remember? No? Your fingers do.
Winch outside the roof. So elevator. I'm drawn to the co-op blue. That's part of the. Makes me want to know. How do you, we may find something.
It's hardly
Oh.
a side investigation. You already have a name for it.
Any side investigators? One behind the door. And the main investigation will merge into a scenario. Like, my guess is, like, the crime is literally, like, behind the building. You're not going to search,
If you
like,
say
the
so.
building.
Gart is the person
Yeah.
to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
The cobalt
Let's
blue
not
surface
talk to
feels
him.
rough to
I owe him
touch.
money.
The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe. It leads to a side building. The door does not budge.
Before I speak to him, I'm gonna see if I can just cheekily, like, I don't know. Let's try this.
The door is closed. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
I'll go there. I think I did have something about going out into the landing or something with. Oh, again, I think there may be like a different time
Yes.
there.
What do you want to know?
I've already done those.
Good.
Well, there was something I could do here. I go into here and do it. I think I'm. Hey, why not like let me in there? Or just like if I can just continue to break through the window. But I'm getting out of it.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
Bye. Let's see.
Of course, like a small animal that only comes out at night. All it needs is to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
What have I done? Okay, I didn't really want to speak to him because I know what
Can I
he's.
help you? Absolutely out.
Absolutely in the question. First, your body is ready, sire.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
I don't know. Then maybe you were sleepwalking or something. Could someone on your staff have been there? I can't remember, because that was actually a bit ago. It's your staff have put them there. Uh, duh, 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 duh.
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Maybe.
I
Yeah,
think
that's cute.
fugue states are more your forte, officer. Yes?
I was hoping you could give me the key to the kitchen. Or am I gonna have to talk to the chef? I think there was something else that needed me to talk to the chef. Chef. Oh. What the? Good the? Oh, didn't think that would be a way. Oh yes, I have the bag now, so I can collect rubbish. I'll back that one in a sec.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
There he still is, looking right through you with his white
Oh,
eyes.
I'm not
The
gonna be
body-
able to do
The
this.
smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth. You feel a great
I was gonna do
force
some
ringing
damage there.
from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst. Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool.
Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. There's the fruit nearby. Maybe they have some in their apothecary. If they don't... There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
I didn't do this because I did it before.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check.
I don't know. So we have to be on the other side to go into the thing anyway. Okay. I'm assuming I got with the key for that one. I can't go to the bricks right now, so I believe it's closed. Not that there's going to be anything that happens because of I'm not really
Hello
moving so
again,
much.
officer. How are things? Sure, I'm done with it. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache. I'm a Nighthawk. What can I say?
She's still here because you're still here.
You don't have to stay here because of us.
I like the city at night, don't you?
There's no need to be rude to them. But like, see now that it is a tutorial thing, I'm assuming I have to like actually get the body down. Like maybe it's gonna make it easier.
There he still is, looking right through you
Like
with
even
his
then,
white
like
eyes.
that's such a
The body
low.
below is entirely.
Like I can go outfit wise, clothes. If I switch the shirt there, have I got anything else that helps with it? More shivers. Might as well add the glasses, but that's just a free slot.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The
I
body
doubt it's
below
gonna go
is
work.
the ammonia only makes it worse. The combination the second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Nor does the wind right now. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing
Keep
tough
it
odds
in.
here.
We're gonna cut my
Alcohol
hole.
withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Do something else, I think.
No. This is a two-man assignment because you need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
This one. And it's rather unbecoming of a cop. Yeah, it's supposed to be the opposite of that together. Compressed with a small area, together. Choose levels of. It's apparently a quick one, and also it doesn't do any effect, I don't think. Alright, can't do anything else about that. I'd like to talk to Kuno again. I could use the thing
Fuck,
properly
does
to
Kuno
work out what I'm
care?
doing.
Yeah, like a fucking volcano. Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
I'm just we can agree something.
You were lucky you didn't die there.
Maybe.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you.
Looks to his left and then to his right, and
What are
moves
you?
towards you.
Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of a Kuno-fied non-vomiter. That's right. Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Maybe that will let me to do it.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
Oh, I can't do anything. No, there's no point really speaking to him, I don't think, anymore. Oh, I forgot. There was these tracks.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
So rubbing the bag on it.
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Let's see. You've mail click. I've been there. Been there. Box.
The mail collection box seems cathartic. Thankful even. So do you. You shudder.
I feel like if I kicked it, I will just hurt myself. It tends to be how things go. I don't remember seeing this. I guess I didn't actually explore it all like down here. Ooh. Is this sound like I bought stuff from here? Bought stuff from here. Oh, some new clothes. I wanna switch back to this one. I thought I already went like as south as I could go, but I guess I was wrong.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque.
Can I do
This
something with it?
panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
That's a good idea.
Pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens. Nothing happens. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning? You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
I'm gonna be back in a sec. I need the toilet. Gamers, I am back. I know, I'm epic that way. Let's turn the game volume back on and go back into game. Also, as like a thing I was debating, right? I can easily upgrade this camera to like a better camera. And I was thinking like I could get like a VTuber thing and then like get the VTuber studio stuff. Cause right now I'm like there going like I prefer the camera. But I don't really care particularly on either one. I feel like with how things have gone now, like if people were to watch me on stuff, they go, "Oh, cool, it's just a guy." Yeah, cause I also got nothing to me. But I did think about like if I ended up using like a, I was looking on Fiverr, and they had people that were offering to make like partially like rigged models for 100 and something, which I can afford. Obviously, I'm not really going to get too much feedback on that, but yeah, if you do see this, I would like some feedback on that. Like, it's an idea of. The only thing is that when I looked at models, I either try getting like some skinny. I'm not skinny. Some skinny model, or it's a female model, right? I'm just wondering, like, if I asked like one of them for like a grotesque model, because like half the time that's how I feel about myself. It's that I'm just like this kind of gross thing. Or like if I could get like a roach, I don't know. I'll work out. Might do actually. I'll look into it. Alright.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
I didn't see the sign. It's nice at all. I can at least go into it.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you? I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Roger.
It keeps me entertained.
He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind. Okay, he definitely is high. Looking at his wares, talking to him, that might give you more clues.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have. I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad
Yeah,
for
that's how it
everyone.
works. Viewer. Yeah.
He doesn't know anything. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Guess I can pour in it. It's could be someone. I'm not gonna do the picture because I like the guy. Postcard. Another postcard. I feel like the dock thing could be used, but I feel like it would be interactable if that was the case.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment. Another time, perhaps.
Boy, do you happen to have any guns?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple...
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off-the-charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind. She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just
So that
happy to
painter
get rid
keeps
of
on
it.
calling me a
And
pig.
of
I
her.
think it was. Maybe. I don't know. I think it was her. Oh. I don't know.
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
She must be rapping that. Don't think so. She's a vigilante. Wants to prove she can do. I might have to restart the. No, she's a vigilante. Wants to prove she can do our jobs better than her. I don't know. Like, see either what if she intends to commit crime.
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the Force. We have to find out.
Let's track the gun.
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it. They went their way. It was a trip, but you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Wait, then it might be true. Everard's claims.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
His eyebrow.
People as oleaginous as Everard seem like they're lying, even when they're really being truthful.
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it.
Of course.
I cannot say more about that.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Run over this. Street lights. It says.
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful.
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
I don't think I need a street light for anything.
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb. Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hyundal burning. The antlers on the hood of the man's cloak and his piercing blue eyes are familiar. Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not
What's
going
it
to
do?
buy.
It's the man from Hendal.
Gamer.
Walking away from his burning village. Yes.
It was, but I lost my memory recently.
Huh? Oh, I see. That's tough, man. I feel the same way sometimes. The man from Hjelmdal is the hero of a series of popular books based on a fictional version of Kotla. In fact, most people don't think that man from Hjelmdal ever really existed, but they are wrong.
Hendal isn't a real place.
Neither is the man a real man, of course. But both the man and Hjelmdal are an ontological necessity. But hey, it's not worth getting into an argument about.
Wow. What?
What did you mean?
I mean, even if the man from Hjelmdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
Okay.
It's on my phone. I see. Someone I knew is gamerin.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect.
I feel like this is related to
Besides, I've been to Kotla,
yeah.
though not quite as far north as the Hjelmdal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
It's for the best, because Hjelmdal is not a real place, and thus he could not have gone there. His theory isn't exactly incoherent, but its logic does suggest some unusual neural activity. Interesting.
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
But why? I deal in goods, not services.
I think actually that would be good.
Welcome to Hjelmdal.
Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Yeah. Oh. They also just recently got a new one, right? Faults. I guess I gotta finish that one before I can have any more. How about? I just need to suppress the urge to throw up. And I think, like, I'll... maybe, I don't know.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Start 8. Let's come handy in the police work.
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape. Is the Harman Welshie W2. Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real. Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech. Found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
That's odd. Why doesn't he like music?
The stuff I record myself. Silverware shaking in drawers as motor cars race by.
Oh, isn't it
Nocturnal animals climbing on the roof.
What's it called again?
Rotors.
ASMR, that's the one.
Maybe you should ditch music as well. Get into these more experimental sounds.
What's this over here?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in... Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse. A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider. The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend. About a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. $50. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
He lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps he's looking for the head.
I don't really know what the benefit of having that is. It's cheap.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
What's I win against? Capital, imagine it's like...
I don't like either set very much, to be honest. But there are many parents among my customers.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
This is what the loyalists looked like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Which ones? Ah, royalist soldiers from the time of the revolution. The uniforms are painted a bit too brightly, I suppose.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
I used to be very serious about my Franco-Nigerian night.
Let's see. I don't know if there's anything else I can interact here. Got something else of the book. I assume these are the ones that I can like backyard wall. Because I went down here, but I was trying to look for the car that was... Oh, did it maybe go over here? I don't know. There'll be something over here, but I guess not. Also, I think I'm gonna give myself the torch because it's still dark. I can't do anything there. Can't use the ladder.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
I don't know why he would be gone.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel.
This is Precinct 57. Just a second, officer. Sylvie Malaika on the line. Yes, hello? Oh, great. What else do you need, detective? Yes, I know who you are. You're a police...
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't...
You told me back in the whirling. You told everybody, and so does your badge. Oh, no.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
No uniform too. God, I should really... Ken doesn't have a uniform, and he seems good to me. I'm going to let's need answer.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things. Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective. You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and... Great. Anything else?
You hear the call breaking...
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I guess that's it.
Over and out.
Well, that's something I could do with
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Let's leave. I don't know, it's on that... I think it said about the backyard. Does it mean this one, or does it mean like behind there? It also said something about impossible.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all.
It's not actually the one I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be something else.
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Also, it says day one still, but it's like... I'm literally into the
It's
next day.
a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons. The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and
That's
blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Ooh. See, I wonder if I should like spec the boots
The material
first.
appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Oh, the lieutenant uses a memo technique, A6. That's not just any notebook. It's clearly some manner of super armor, or future armor. Super future armor? I'm useless.
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff. The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days.
I need to apparently do this. There you go. It told me that YouTube chat was not connected anymore. And now it says it's
We should
connected.
keep
That's
a lookout
good.
for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know. No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirt we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
Nice. That makes sense.
They told him to strip before they hung him to demean him. He could have been walking around naked.
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here, but there's not enough for him to hold on to.
Just look at our place
is.
here.
It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. For a
Great.
full set, about 4 years of wages.
For
That's
the
quite-
northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
The thing is, like, I don't know.
Not too much, yes.
Take that.
It's a sorry situation, I agree.
Man afford so.
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same. I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
A small bell-like sound fills the air. like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like whirls of floorboards, the design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps. If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice. The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination, E50, 100, 1000.
Good. Can you read it to me? We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
He looks at you with a boot under
He's
your arm.
gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
You're about to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
Stop obsessing about your sexuality, officer. You are about to seriously compromise the coroner's case.
Indeed, from this angle, it does look like the neck isn't going to take much more.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
Oh, wow.
How many clues do you need? You already found a number. Besides, there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
So, one of you.
All right then. You can pay the hostel bill in honor points. How many
Oh,
honor
I
points
already
have you collected?
returned the key because I can't pay it.
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Let's inspect
The
the belt.
hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Most kind.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
Oh, let's tap the...
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed. The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
I can't tell.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get. A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think...
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
Like, technically, they could have climbed up with a rope originally and then sort of, I guess, like, kind of liched him up, as in, I don't know.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Man holy... I agree.
So I'm ring physio and zipper out of his...
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small...
Etrugat Sunshine. Mini.
Triggered is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it. Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only one ampoule left.
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter, to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Sure, just don't lose it.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper.
We're almost done looking at
His
the body.
eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. The corpse is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that.
Who is he?
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench, eyes like a shark.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done. The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch, that's a good spot to aim.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss. The pigs will miss Kuno.
I kind of want to try that. I feel like I'm not going to be good for this.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you said. Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks, securing it in place. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzleloader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the fellow Stess position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
He's gonna fucking miss.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls.
God damn it.
A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow Stess was the wrong choice.
Fucking idiot! Mookaba asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
No, we are lucky. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the local.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Clad.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun.
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without...
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
Someone else? You mean like the police?
What was that about processing, then? Weren't they supposed to take care of the boots? Why don't they help?
Someone like a paid garbage man? Or I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others
Wanna
won't
say
come to
me.
help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast. It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you.
I will give it a try.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs.
Especially if I do
Kuno,
it.
Take it, you fucking banana boyka! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger. You've held this, an A9 Armistice, before. At some point, it probably used to be your choice of firearm. It still feels comfortable, like you never laid it down.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground, and your
That's how I'd
left
like to do
hand
this without
supporting
me.
your gun.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth?
Well, it's not actually bad odds. Oh, doesn't look good.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry! I knew it!
Ask for another shot. You'll get it with the next one. The goddamn light reflected off some window. Surely.
It would be a white check.
I agree. Police work is overrated. It is...
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or something.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
We still need to get him down somehow. The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the Harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too. Hooray for us.
That'd be dangerous.
To ask the suspect for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to accomplish this feat ourselves.
Bad thing is, I was like, it was a closer 50-50 chance
Clearly we
to
can't.
doing it.
Suck my dick, bitches!
So there's a lot that came from this. Oh. If it is a white check, I do that one. Probably should have saved before doing this. Let's see.
An intricate web of the pattern still kind of has an ethnic feel to it, but nothing familiar for you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Someone who knows about history could tell you. Gone. An intricate the pattern still.
Okay, I can't do anything else with that. Tools. I want to put that back in there. That there.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots. His skin is marbled with, as you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
He's dead. I think he was upright after death. His hands and feet and neck are discolored. It's been able to see the bruises.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno! Fucked him up brutal-like!
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
You would still like the hypostasis marks in the neck to be a bit more pronounced.
Maybe it looks faint to you? It could be more pronounced, actually. Dumont noté. There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
He went sometime before death.
Maybe. I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
What was his personality? There's a time for that, and ended 7 days ago. No, not to say that. Totally. They're dead.
Dabadoob doob dead.
But there is no breath to catch. Only
I don't know if there's like anything else here I can interact with. Let's see. We go on map. The backyard wall, is it the one at the back? I'll just see if there's anything I can do.
Trying to sneak up on me again.
There must be another way into the building.
Oh god, what the fuck was that? I don't know if that came across on that, but I just had Kim right in my ear.
this must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's.
That's probably the door Efrat mentioned. We still need to get the key from this manana first, though.
Nothing there, I don't think. Let's just equip the bag again, just in case I see anything. Oh, there's like rubbish back here.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing that.
Yeah. Why? It's a wall.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every...
Is the lady that was up here still there?
Hello again, officers. Have you...
In there.
A sturdy metal door. The door rattled.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside. The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already told you. Go check the backyard door.
Backyard door? There must be another entrance to the east.
I don't know how I'm supposed to get there. Let's see. If I speak to... Oh, it's like over there. Can I speak to the lady about the gun?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with at this late hour? Matter of fact, I don't. I have a medical condition of my own. Nothing unusual, though. I'm old, you see. Thank you. I do what I can to remain presentable. Now, ask me some questions. It'll help us pass the night. On the contrary, officer, there are yet camionneurs you have not talked to. And don't look so surprised.
They must have someone in an overlooked position, near the gates.
I suggest you go back and canvass for more suspects. That's the man who was killed. I'm better not tie the forestay to the bat stay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with. That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question. Better not tie the forestay to the bat stay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with. You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
For he's another champagne chosen which well, if I liked him I was just doing my job.
Of course, Detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise.
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself. How could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only...
Intellectually speaking,
Fair point.
it would be
It's always
quite
nice to hear
interesting
out
to hear
people.
what she has to say about these things.
Oh. That's so helpful of him.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is trembling. He's able to contain the anger and surprise.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun?
Almost ready to be...
Well, maybe he's not as helpful as you thought then.
I
Is
really
there
think
anything
he
else?
was. I think he's just more like he understands his resources and he's more
Of
likely
course, Detective.
to know how to
Should
use
something come up later
them to
down the road,
get me to do stuff.
don't be afraid to drop by for a chat. Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
Well, maybe... I don't know who he was referring to when he talked about the... he mentioned about like someone constantly calling a pig. The only ones I can think that have been called less than the word pig would be the painter, the girl up there and the girl at the back, but I don't think she's the one who got the gun. Let's see. Oh, I forgot. I think there was something to do with the radio
Inside,
again.
you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and...
This is
Radio
precinct
again.
57. How many? Third officer. What's the number? And got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-Isoleri law enforcement service. The crown
Assume
jewel in the
if
Royal
I click
Intern diadem,
that
alongside EPRS
I'm gonna actually have to wait a
and
day or
coalition
something.
government.
57. Over.
In the cabin, you see a set of
I don't think people are around yet. I assume I can't go into there. Anything else I've missed? I don't think I can go there. I don't think she's gonna have anything for me. Not seen anything there. I don't think I can ask anyone now. Like, if there's actually is a lorry driver person that I'm missing, I don't think I can talk to them just yet. I was hoping to get a key from this guy to his basement area, but then it didn't give me the voice option for it.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. Oh, yes, that door. Sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
He doesn't know where the key is.
Yes? Another thing. Great. Yes?
Okay, ever stalking then. Be a way there. Oh, that is there is gone.
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
Just hoping that I can get some information. What's that? Got some flies lingering about, so I just spray them. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else here. Like, from my note, this is apparently connected to the building at the back, I believe, so maybe the basement's connected there to an area I can't access. From the other building... That's still locked. Already gone down that way. I can't interact with people right now. Because everyone's asleep. Makes sense. I don't think I can do much on that side. And there's stuff I was probably missing around here. Can I do this?
Back before the cargo container.
No, I can't. That might. I think you need a pride bar. So is that when it's blue, it's to tell me I need a pry bar for it?
mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
Oh. Wasn't that like a
No
check
trouble
I
at
had
all,
for him
mister.
or something?
No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers, if not Yes, yes, everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way, Leonard Bellick, but everyone calls me Leo.
There you go. Browse on issues with YouTube again.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town,
Oh.
and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those douce sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
He respects that word. That's obvious.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
It's probably pretty useful.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
So Everett trained a lawyer named Miss Beaufort. Interesting.
Only pretty sure this place.
You see disdain in the lieutenant's dark eyes when they meet yours for a moment. He does not approve of you ridiculing this little man.
I didn't think I was. Oh, I
mister,
didn't
I
even
do
read
a lot
it.
more than that. Yes, yes. Everybody
I didn't
needs a
actually
job.
read that.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand
I
man.
thought it was being nice
Mr.
and
Edgar
like
is out of
that
town.
it would fall apart
Mr. Edgar's
without
right-hand
him.
man when Mr. Actually,
Who is this, Miss?
a real prick, but I can't listen to the radio all the time.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really. Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded. Oh, most of the guys we're on a strike.
Is there like some
Not
option
that
I
Titus and his
missed?
boys
Oh.
got into some drunken... Like what, mister?
Alright, I do need to. I don't know if he's gonna be here. Yeah, okay, looks like he's gone because of how late it's got. Thing is, I don't know exactly. Yeah. Question someone. I know what I'm supposed to do because it's like it's too early, right? So I can't really interact with too many people. I don't think there. Thank you. figure down the stairs. I just noticed that, like, depending on the item I got in my hand, does affect a little bit. Because I didn't have, I guess, my bag in my hand earlier, and I couldn't pick up these. Hang on, I could see. I don't know why I can't see down there now.
This is the Night Watchman's booth.
Earlier I could see down here. Again, I don't know how I get there. So, I'm getting kind of a little bit sidetracked. I kind of just accepted practically anything that came up.
The woman still has her.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who are you? Never mind. I remember now. The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber? Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution,
Didn't
the
actually think I'd be able to
sidewalks
speak
and
to her.
cafes are filled with the young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro.
Oh. Gamer.
Until you came along, that is. This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you. His head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
In all likelihood, it's a world that's only ever existed in her mind.
Someone was. They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not?
I wonder if, like, she could have been,
That is all beautiful and true.
They
will
talked
be
about, like, the disappearance, right, of the previous head, right? I wonder, it's a weird fucking chat, but could she have, like, had something happen or something that just mentally, like, fucked her, and then she ended up kind of forgetting a lot?
All of what? The world? The present?
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the Black Sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden. While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution. In Meth, it was a golden age.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a petrostate, a constitutional monarchy, and, as of recently, an outcast due to its tilt to the far right.
I don't know what petrostate is. Okay, Google. What is a petrostate? Well, we wait for that.
Why not?
Petrostate is not a standard political term, but you likely mean a petrostate. A petrostate is a country whose economy is heavily dependent on the export of oil and natural gas. These states are often characterized by highly concentrated political power in the hands of an elite group and institutions that are susceptible to corruption. Examples include Saudi Arabia, Venezuela, Russia, Nigeria. If you are referring to the historical Nabatean kingdom, centered in the ancient city of Petra, it was a wealthy state in southern Jordan that controlled key incense and spice trade routes between 400 BCE and 106 CE. Would you like more information on the economics of petrostates or the history of the Nabatean kingdom?
Nah, we're fine. I was just a bit curious.
Diamonds? Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was? Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine. I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean. Then it's contraband, lawman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
Bad Hand, Hermenegildos's bad hand, strangled 300 people. What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
I don't really understand this whole themed away thing too about drugs.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
So he doesn't think she's a smuggler.
You hear that, lawman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
What is that?
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best communers around. I drive routes no one else will. Lomonosov's Land, Udashnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain, the Transcatolia Magistral, you for 1A, Adestradas du Mirador, all the good ones, the deep trenches, where the bluebirds fly. You're right, Lawman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously. Thank you for looking out for me.
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Is that all you woke me up to say? What do I need drugs for, Lawman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare. If you don't know,
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
you're man, Lawman. What of it? Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way. Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramirizza to Grad, on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramirizza to Grad, Lawman? It's diamonds, Lawman, obviously.
You had to guess. Who do you think is around
Easy.
here?
He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Diamonds are good for you, Loman. You should try them sometime. Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax
Because
and
actually,
let my
she's
mind
like
carry me back
a
over the
laureate
world.
person.
Great
She probably isn't the one I'm thinking of. That's who assumed because she's out of her mind.
I think we're done here, no?
Yes, go.
The guy that is there isn't here. It's too early. As well quickly.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
This is precinct 50. No, and I doubt they'll get that 57th.
In the cabin, you see a...
Okay, that's it for that. Oh, hi there. Ivy Saw. Alright. I can't do anything here yet. I'm through that. Probably may have already gone through it. I'll do anything about this. I don't know. I probably should use the map at this point. Man from... Why is that? I'm here. Is it?
An old call box with East Delta Commerce Center. This
Not
must
the
be
one
the
I
name
thought
of the
about.
doomed commercial area. This orange machine is dead still.
I don't know. I should probably put my torch back out, shouldn't I? Yep. I don't actually have anything for that, so I can't do that. I think there was... Check with her, right?
Oh, it's you again. Are
Not
you...
that one.
I'm listening. I'm pretty sure it still doesn't... Sure, I'm listening. Good. I hope it's clear.
Okay. don't know what else around here I had to check on.
The barbell waits patiently on the...
I don't even like from here. I haven't had to use the bolt cutters, the chain cutters yet, so I'm kind of curious about where I'm supposed to be using them. Oh, good. I assume it's called they are closed. I don't hear. I don't think I'm forgetting about. I don't have the thing for this yet.
Tiles on the cube are still smoked. The speaker comes.
Good evening. Please repeat. Is this the... Yes,
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian repeater station. It's my job to know where you are for this accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
No, Ivy, so I haven't actually played this before. This is actually my first time playing it. I saw clips of it, so like there was like certain things that I saw that made me laugh when I first got it. Like trying to punch Kira. I tried to do that in my first like I basically died straight away. First time I played this because I tried to punch him, I fell over, and I didn't realize I had to actually sort of use these. I assume like it could be empty and it would just affect like dialogue or something. I didn't know. So I ended up trying to punch him. One of these basically went out and I just like died.
Now, please tell me if there is a thank you.
Tiles on the cube are...
It actually was pretty fun. Then I remember like I quickly like rushed through getting back to where I was, and that's where I'm on currently. It's like I've essentially just been trying to click on everything that I see. But it's like I believe it's the white ones here are the ones I could retry, I think. Not too sure. I'm just basically trying to like learn as I go a little bit. Let's... I don't think I need a tool here. I don't know when the people start coming back around. I can't sleep if I haven't got. I did say before sang with this bench, I think.
The worn and beaten wood.
We can sit on benches after we've solved.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Yes? What do you want to know?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember. 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but they didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
The thing is, like, I've
Just
gotten
to
to
be
a
clear,
point where
we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer.
I probably have
That's
done
the
some of the
case.
stuff here. It's just
Uncover
like
and arrest the
things
killer.
that I did earlier. Well, it's like on the original save. I was trying to rush to get back to where I was, so I skipped over some of the like dialogues I went through earlier.
Good.
I'm assuming if I wanted to sleep on the bench, I'd have to like tell him to move. But I'm assuming at some point people will come back to be actually to continue. One thing though is also when I was investigating, there was a thing about car, wasn't there?
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps. Fortunately, the street sweeper still hasn't noticed their presence.
I think it said it was going south, but then I didn't see a car that it would be. You'd think it would be like a smashed car or something. There's night there. Without whoever it was would have gone down this way. This guy's still here. Oh, I didn't actually know I could zoom out more. Yeah, the thing is, like, I never got, like, on my first death, I literally only got as far as checking the body a little bit before, like, I killed myself. Because, like, with this one, I was, like, going up against this wall to, like, try speaking to them. Oh, it's like
Hello
that.
again, officers. Have you come to admire?
The thing is, like, I went back here. I assume this was like the back of the. Like, I can't get into there.
Be another way into the building.
This must be it.
That's probably the door Evrat mentioned. We still need to get...
Like, there's this door here I saw, but I didn't think I could do anything with that. Yeah, I wasn't actually expecting it the first time, so I like kind of jumped. It was one of those things of like, yeah. There's also like where I got like a bit lost. I was kind of just hoping that like if I just kept like clicking things, it'd fix itself or find where I'm supposed to go. I've gone into here. I've gone into the kitchen before, but it was like during like near midnight in the game. I've already spoken to him with all the like the dialogue options because of like the time. Like I did think about talking to him, asking him to come back later, and then actually it might be an idea.
Yes? Excuse me? You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Alright. I don't want to tell him to get lost, because, you know, he's my partner. I can't sleep anywhere, I don't think, to pass time of them from the bench. I also don't know why he would be, away. Who I'd speak to is him. I've already spoken through his options. There you go. Sorry, I had something come up. Maybe I can use it. I don't
The
think I
already
used.
familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you as you pick up the handset. The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move. Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952, and a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling. Calling. Still calling.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. You rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. How may I help you?
The voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. No.
We know, my character already knows that he's Harry Fado.
Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here. Maybe you call to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period? Let me fire up the machine. Dubois. Dubois. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November '46. Whoa, not a fun film, that one. It's not an easy watch. After the death of his daughter and subsequent divorce, Ziemsk immigrant Egidius Wojcik tries to come to terms with the onset of dementia.
I love like the kind of struggle to say the name.
No wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could return it to us. We're on the corner of Voyager and Maine.
The call is terminated by the other party.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to use that for anything else. Whereas, like, it's too early to do much. I know I can't do that. Also, I don't know why I'm running over here. I know I've already done the voice options for the guy working on a container, and the CEO for this place is currently away because it's also too early. Right. Wooden door. Oh, I'd try his thing again. Already checked that, I've done that. I don't know if it says I can. Oh,
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. Two ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted. The signed billboard has fallen on the waterlock, keeping it open, and thus out of order.
I've actually got a good chance of seeing that.
Judging by the size of the impact and the parallel lines.
Oh, is this about the car?
The cause was probably a motor vehicle. These look like the same tire tracks I saw earlier, in front of the whirling rags. Side slip marks indicated that the vehicle was traveling up the crater at 35 kilometers an hour. The black marks on the roof indicate that the vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack. The panel served as a takeoff ramp.
Didn't actually see this bit.
The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts. Then it continued.
It's actually pretty good that I found this.
Taking the billboard with it. The sign broke the vehicle's fall into the canal.
Oh, it actually made it over. I assume it was going to be like it's stuck in there because it had something about closing that, so I assumed maybe it was supposed to like close the waterway there, so we can use the ladder that's down there to get down into the area. Is what I assumed.
Within the past,
so I assumed I had to look for something for that.
Still speeding, the vehicle made a loop and vanished into the fog along the coast. There are two good candidates, the Caprice 40 and the Linear G22. It's about the right size, And the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires frequently
Remember,
found
I
on
think
that
there
motor
was a broken car near the lorries. I don't know if it's the same car, like a loot around or
Caprice 40
something.
is a
I
very
don't know.
popular model, with bank clerks, topping pie delivery drivers, secondary school teachers, cops, very sturdy but light motor carriage. More likely than most to survive that jump.
I don't know, it's
Linéaire
probably was like
G22 is
the
not a particularly
41.
popular model due to its peculiar
If it's a lighter
proportions,
model, I'm
which
assuming
the
it would have made it
manufacturer's
the way
design
through.
team probably thought about for too long. You'd have to follow the tracks to be sure. The lieutenant looks on, waiting for you to wrap up your analysis.
Any theories about what happened here?
Okay. Some top shelf. Meet the driver and shake.
What kind of car do you think it was?
I think it personally
That's
was a
quite
40.
likely, from what I can tell.
About, that's ideas about who it might have been. Do I? I have no.
Oh.
At least I'm really gonna. Is it gonna be me? Someone dangerous, perhaps. This is somehow connected to the murder. Actually, never mind. I need more.
The traffic hooliganism? I hope not. Fortunately, we are not traffic cops. Should we get back to the murder?
Might be related, so. I think there's a check I can do of him again.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here? The pawn shop is always open.
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Parolidon. It's tough to come by on the street. A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Let me all the really warm in here look around. Step closer, sir. Could you take off your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes.
Why on earth? These are prescription. I can't really see without them.
I just probably did. Just once.
Parolidon is just something since the People's Power disaster. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. Had to take it for radiation sickness.
He's taking it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
Well, this emergent
We
relief.
were an all-volunteer force, self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
Must
There's a
been tough.
reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment and early deaths cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could. No one's. Everyone's. A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen? The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but... I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Traffic? I'm sorry, officer, but I don't drive.
That's right.
Now that I think about it, I do remember hearing a thunderous noise the other night. Some kind of powerful electric vortex hitting the shop, and then moving on.
That sure narrows down our list of suspects.
You have any idea?
He shakes his head, slowly.
I don't need drugs. Ash, I don't need to ask for the gun again. Let's see. I don't have anything to repair that yet. I have noticed it's just stuck at 2, so I suppose I'm supposed to do something to maybe something to try to do. Well, I didn't think I had the money to pay back the debt, so maybe if
Can I help you? Yes, have you got it? You must be joking, right? You come here, trash everything. This isn't a game show. I'm not going to accept it. You owe me cold, hard money. I want to see that money in the palm of my hand.
You can cash it in at the local frit near the harbor gates, though it might not be enough to cover it. And come to think of it, Fritz probably closed at this hour. They are open from 7 to 11.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I think going through.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and... I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment. Good luck trying to use it.
Draconian measures.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock. Oh, wonderful. Try to do that. I'll have to call you an ambulance.
You probably would.
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
I started like actually wondering like why it wasn't moving from 2. I thought maybe I could get him to like let me pay him back later, but In my first run, I got him
Inside,
to knock it
you
down
see
to
a set of
60.
steering levers, a radio
But I
microphone,
ended up,
a
like,
pull-out toolbox,
where I died.
and the soft
I
glow
actually
of the fuel
passed
preheater gauge.
the sort of chats to run away. I found out if I didn't pass it, I would have actually owed less.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure? Regular people just... The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal. A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high. I don't know. Is it? I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back. No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cup with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Thank you again, like Ivy Soul.
Exactly. As I said, they are useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Oh, 200. Pretty expensive. Something I might be doing in a bit, cause I haven't been streaming for overly long. It's only been about 3.5 hours total. It's like the spinners are pretty nice money-wise.
Let me know if I can help you with anything.
This is basically, I might actually be ending the stream soon, just cause when I look at my stream, it's constantly telling me about how my internet's not really the best. So the thing is, like, it's constantly saying about how I'm dropping frames, as well as I haven't eaten anything yet today. So yeah, I just thought like I'll grab some food in a bit. So
yes, we'd like
Roy takes
I'll probably get to the next day and then
inspects them.
I'll save from there and probably call it for the stream today.
Of his pawn shop.
I wanted to thank you, Ivy Soul, for coming by as well.
Yes, these are very, very good.
Most of the other people that's been coming by have been people like going like, oh, join my Discord, or it's been like sort of, oh, go on this website and we'll get you 500 viewers, like as in some bot website, and they're going like,
defrauded or jumped.
don't really want to.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you. Here's the 100 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The rest is for him, to compensate for the pain of being separated from his radiant spinners.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I don't plan to sell the picture of the
Another
corpse.
time, perhaps. Have you tried it before?
The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved. He won't be your nog, but he won't be thrilled about this either.
If you say so. Here you go, man. Of course.
I take it, I'm assuming I could sell that or use that somewhere. And if not, I assume I can use it for something. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow as well. Actually, so tomorrow I'm actually going to
Can I help you?
like my little niece has got like a little play thing to go to, so I'm planning to go to that just to watch her, and then from there probably go into the town and then probably get some food out then.
Yes. Have you got it? Well?
I'll just go down the count.
Great. Perfect. I hope you enjoy your freezing cold room with the window you broke yourself. The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, please pay for each night in advance. 20 real per night. If you don't have the money, it's over for you. Got it? You've got nowhere else to stay.
Time stops advancing after 2 in the morning. If you haven't paid for your room by then, it's game over. Don't leave finding money to the last minute, however. It's harder to make cash after nightfall when the shops are closed and the streets empty.
I'll take a room here too.
Always happy
Is he going to
have
be in
officers
the
from
spare room?
RCM as
Right.
guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Let's quickly get to there.
This is the door to the room you...
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM? I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
I think everyone has their
when he
vices.
quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit.
Lena.
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night while going over my notes. Yes, it's been a long and eventful. Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up. Then you shot him in the chest, which wasn't ideal, and we still have to get him down from the tree.
By not ideal, he means he can't believe he let you try that trick and would be angry if he didn't feel the outcome was partly his responsibility.
Being sober also tends to help with precision. But moving on to the interviews, we conducted an interview with Everard Clare. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information.
He's not saying much on the matter because he thinks you could have gotten more out of Everard.
Please tell us more.
Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief. Moving on. We tried to interview the Wild Pines rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
I moves fast.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange. They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule. We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station closely. It prevents confusion and overcrowding. You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up. As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power. You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Yes, the last time was 4 years ago.
He has internalized it well. It's just that. A fact.
The coalition government. And morally, the RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM. It's probably more honest, yes. Either way, the Morlinton leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Or if they think you do.
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
Yes.
Okay. There are a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world. Do you?
Let's just see.
In fact, we would need them even if you didn't think that way. We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes. Sadly, it is what we already are to the people of Martinez, most of them at least, especially the Union. Vigilantes. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. An aerostatic passes overhead. the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below. Kitsuragi's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. 2 glowing circles.
They really don't like us here. And it's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our 2 precincts. We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate. Me too, but I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
He is very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes make him look younger.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
I don't know. Yeah, let's call it.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows it. The bed is cold and not particularly.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep doesn't come. Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening. Maybe it's the bed's fault. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it? Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves. Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
You know, I'm supposed to go up this way.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood? You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me, do you remember your wife's hand on your face? Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth? You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone. Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours? No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium. No, you haven't. You're just sleep talking. And the act is wearing thin, too. The spots on the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time, sweating up the bed. Stinky boy. You're not coming back from shit, thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours, bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding? Your mind is what now? I can't hear you. The rest is just a word dream. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover. Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
With that, we are awake.
Buddy.
It's going to be from now on.
Yes. Wait till you see the one with the chick in it. It's... You don't know. Some broad that messed you up. It'll come to you. It always does. You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think. It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline. Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired. Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
Okay. I'm gonna save there. I do want to end this off in just a sec. Let's quickly... So... Let's go to here. So yeah, I'm gonna be finishing stream now. I would love to like send my thank yous to like Ivy Soul and them coming around, but it's actually been pretty nice. It makes it feel a lot better. Having someone that's actually like that I can talk to. And if not, like when they're offering to give help, they're like pretty cheerful, nice person in chat. It's actually like sort of one of the best I've actually had so far. I appreciate it quite a lot. I'm gonna end it for now. And yeah, hope anyone who's watched this has been able to enjoy it. I kind of hope to like have more interactions with chat in the future time, but yeah.